Here we find our unlikely protagonist, Seth Meyers, a creature as unassuming as a gazelle at a watering hole. To the casual observer, his nightly monologues exude confidence and charm. Yet beneath this genial exterior, he is locked in a continuous duel with an ever-watchful, relentless force, the Jackals. These are the Jackals, scientifically known as. Unlike predators of the wild who hunt for nourishment, these creatures pursue something far more refined linguistic perfection. A misplaced comma, a misquoted date, even a subtle mispronunciation, each becomes a clarion call for their intervention. Observe, for instance, the moment when a correction echoes through the digital savannah. To the untrained ear, it is but a whisper, yet to the Jackals, it is an irresistible summons to action, a symphony of red marks and snarky retorts. Within this dynamic ecosystem, a rich diversity of jackals has emerged. Meet the fact jackals, tireless archivists of history and data. Their mission? To ensure that every historical reference is as unassailable as the very laws of nature. Then there are the grammar jackals, guardians of syntax and sentence structure. For these meticulous critics, the confusion between your and your is an affront to the very fabric of language. They patrol the comment sections like hawks, their red pens at the ready, determined to preserve the purity of expression. And let us not forget the pronunciation jackals, connoisseurs of clarity and sound. With ears as finely tuned as a maestro's instrument, they stand ever vigilant, correcting every errant syllable. Their mission is clear, to ensure that every spoken word resonates with the exactitude of a perfectly struck chord. But what of Seth Meyers, our central figure in this peculiar ballet of correction? Far from shrinking in the face of endless critique, he has adapted an ingenious defense mechanism, self-deprecating humor. With a wry smile and a knowing glance, he transforms each correction into a moment of levity, a subtle nod to the relentless pursuit of perfection that defines his critics. It is in this delicate interplay that a strange symbiosis emerges. Every night, as Seth takes the stage, the digital savannah buzzes with anticipation. The jackals gather, their collective gaze fixed on the unfolding drama. Each slip, a forgotten hyphen, a slightly skewed fact, ignites a flurry of activity, a dance of corrections that is both fierce and oddly respectful. In a twist of fate that even nature might envy, the relationship between the host and his critics has grown symbiotic. Seth has embraced his role not as a victim, but as a student in the school of public discourse. Every critique is a lesson, every correction a stepping stone toward a more refined performance. And in a gesture that borders on the surreal, he has even immortalized this exchange with the iconic Jackal's win mug, a trophy that signifies not defeat, but the continuous journey toward improvement. Yet beneath this veneer of camaraderie lies a complex undercurrent of rivalry and passion. Among the Jackals, factions have begun to form. The Precision Pack insists on absolute accuracy. No detail is too small to escape their notice. In contrast, the Creative Corrections crew argues for context and nuance, advocating that language is as much art as it is science. This ideological split only deepens the intrigue. The Precision Pack, with their unwavering commitment to factual detail, see every minor error as a battle to be won. Meanwhile, the Creative Corrections crew champions a broader narrative, a belief that every correction should not only be right, but also inspire a larger conversation about language and culture.
Check one, check.
And what of Seth Meyers? In this evolving drama, he is no longer merely the hunted, but has become the architect of his own evolution. With each episode, his retorts grow sharper, his humor more self-aware. By transforming his minor mistakes into moments of shared laughter, he not only endears himself to his audience, but also earns the grudging respect of the very critics who pounce upon him. In this vast digital wilderness, the interaction between Seth and the Jackals transcends mere correction. It becomes a living, breathing dialogue. A dialogue where every misstep is a spark for creativity, every correction a stepping stone to excellence. Here, in the interplay of words and wit, we witness not the clash of adversaries, but the birth of an unexpected alliance, one that redefines the very nature of critique. So, dear viewers, as you traverse your own digital journeys, remember this. Every error, no matter how small, is an opportunity. An opportunity to learn, to laugh, and to grow. For in the jungle of the internet, where perfection is but a fleeting mirage, the true victory lies in the courage to correct, and the humour to celebrate it. Under a starlit sky, the jackals howl softly. Seth smiles warmly at his computer screen, as if sharing an inside joke with his critics. Like, comment and subscribe before the jackals find your mistakes. See you next time on Eco Era. In this digital savannah, every correction counts, every mistake is a lesson, and every laugh is a step toward a brighter, more precise tomorrow. Until next time, keep your errors in check and your humour ever sharp.